These 6 golf moves are designed for you to warm up the muscles that you use most during the game of golf. So standing tall, rooted down in your feet, balanced in your core. We're going to start with the club overhead. Just any club that you use, you're going to feel like your arms are nice and tall. This first layer is designed just to start working from the top down. Inhale, you're tall. The first time you're going to bring your elbow to the side, it bends. The top arm is going to stay straight. You're neutral in your pelvis, active in your core. Inhale and exhale. You're going to take the time to start to really feel the movement of the arms. Wherever you feel like you need stretch, maybe you take your time to feel it a little bit longer there. Now you're going to keep the arm straight and the top arm is going to move and we're going to reach it through, pulling down. There's always one side that's a little bit tighter, so take the time to feel like you get the move for your spine. This next exercise is designed to really help warm up the shoulder capsule. We really need those shoulders to be loose and free in our swing. So this exercise is designed to help kind of in stages progress warming it up. I like to pick a side, so I'm picking my left. I'm going to go forward, around to the back, and all the way through. As I start to progress the circle, I'm going to make the circle bigger to the point where I bring it around and make it all the way come down. Now you can bring it all the way around down the spine, or you can kind of keep it above your head. Then you're going to reverse it. So I'm going to go the other way now. Feel like I'm kind of, that pot's on the top of my head. I'm going to loosen it up, swing it free. And then as I progress into it, I'm going to feel like I make that circle nice and big around. Make sure you get those big circles around both ways and find those happy shoulders for your swinging days. As we progress down, we're going to go to the chest. You're going to have the club head and the grip. Just kind of spread it wide, wider than shoulder distance. We're going to stabilize the hip and really mobilize so we disassociate the thoracic spine from the lumbar spine. I'm going to reach through my arms and start to feel the range of motion of the shoulders. As I'm bringing my shoulders across, I'm stabilizing, feeling the connection of my feet to the ground, feeling the connection of my quads, loosening up those arms all the way around. Now, I like to be able to feel like my shoulders can come across and I'm making a nice big arc and range of motion. From there, I stand and I keep my hands on the outside, standing tall in my hips and press in the front and then reach it back. Now, these 2 exercises we'll do in a different spine angle and loosen up the hips. Moving down now, incorporating those 2 past exercises to the next layer. So I'm going to come into my golf posture stance, kind of hinge at the hips, find my steady state. Now I'm going to isolate and move the hips now. So I'm going to keep my upper body still and start to just try and feel like I can mobilize the hips. Now if I were at the center of the arc, I'm trying to feel like I can move my hips forward and back, and my shoulders are going to stay. Now this is a great exercise to get your focus too, any kind of reset that you could do during the movement and the game of golf, just to get into the mindset of feeling like you're mobilizing your hips. Now this helps to really feel that trigger, push and pull, and move around the hips rather than the sway that we see. Then we incorporate the chest and we move through the swing. Moving around the arc, pushing from the front, swinging around the back. Moving down now, we're going to go into a spine twist. This is a great exercise to really train the axis of the spine and the rotation. I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to cross my arms and place the right arm in front. I'm going to come to my golf posture. I kind of set myself up though initially with the club on the floor. And I'm going to feel as I come around into this, steady into my feet, 1, and then I'm going to go further, 2, and I'm going to go farthest, 3. I should have my chin over the shoulder. My grip pad is going to face the ball. Now I'm going to trigger release. 1, 2, 3. This is really good for opening up the spine and kind of seeing if you have a flat shoulder point, if you lift, keeping that rotation coming so that your club is going to come around, then you're going to fire and release. 1, 2, 3, and fire and release. Spine twist here. We're going to settle into our feet Now, depending on what kind of golfer you are, right-handed, left-handed, you want to make sure you do both sides. And a lot of times I like to do the side. If I'm a right-handed golfer, I'm going to do the left side first. And this is what the left side looks like. So I'm crossed over, I got my left arm in front, I got my club head, I've set it up to my stance space where the ball is on the ground. Now as I rotate, I'm going to come 1, further 2, farthest 3. I should have my angle of the chin over the shoulder. I'm steadying my feet. I feel the one knee bent, I haven't swayed. And then now as I come through, rocket release. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you just start to get into that movement. So then, as you release those 3 pulses and do that for a while, you can just swing it through. After you've done your spine twist facing forward in your golf posture, we're going to bring the club behind, open it up, and let it rest kind of on the hip line. Now, same idea. As I exhale, I'm going to go, as a right-handed golfer, I'm going to go to my left first. 1, 2, 3, back. And each time, I'm really trying to open it up. I'm going to go to the other side now. 1, 2, 3, bring it back. We want to be able to feel that kind of dynamic, ballistic power that warms up the fascia. And it helps you start to feel like the axis of the spine, the rotation is coming through the center, and you are going around it. Finish it up there with taking it wide and twisting to the side. Coming down and up and fold.